Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri, and yes, that feels great to say after months of there being a onigiri kind of drought. So as you all know, we haven't had much of an update since the moon came out, or no, not the moon came out, but the androids came out, and they're supposed to be on the moon, but it was broken. So you could only go halfway through the event or the update, and that was broken. And most people just didn't really do anything for like a month. I know. I've been playing Soul Calibur. I've been playing. I got a Nintendo Switch last Friday. I've been playing that. It's a Smash Brothers edition of Switch, so it's really cool. But I haven't been playing much onigiri for a while. I know you guys have been asking more, where's the onigiri stuff? What's going on? I appreciate when you guys come into the Soul Calibur streams and you just talk about me about stuff and my hero and all that stuff. So that's awesome. Karma, thanks for the compliment. Abyss, I don't know. We're gonna touch on that later for sure. That's part of what we're talking about. And Skyistic, how you doing? 11 people in a minute. Wow, you guys saw that red bell said update and you're like, fuck, let's go. All right. So, now I'm not certain if this was posted on Twitter or not. I actually saw it on just the Onigiri PS4 website that they would be getting something. Who is this replying to Onigiri? Who added me? People at me? Wait, if I just click on myself, that just takes me to myself. Okay, I don't know how Twitter works. Who is this? What is this? Just okay. So yeah, there is something on Twitter, and it actually shows. This is gonna help me a lot because I didn't know what summer update we're getting, and this thumbnail verifies that we're getting summer update 2. I really thought we were getting summer update 3, like we were just getting pushed, like we're just gonna get like brought forward. So I thought we were just gonna get what's the word where you get like I don't know, they did it for Xbox, or they just jumped to certain content. Like I thought we were gonna jump straight, we're gonna skip past summer 2, but based on this screenshot here, this thumbnail they're using, we're going chronologically. We're not going to skip out on Incognito Oda. And if we're getting Incognito Oda, that means we're getting Katsui and Hideyoshi. So that's going to be fantastic. How do I sound? It is a new headset, by the way. I find it's a bit echoey, but you guys seem to be hearing what I'm saying, so that's really good. Before this started, I made sure that it was on, because my headset is like electric. It charges now, so I have to make sure it's on. So that's the thing. So even on our background, wait, what is this? Okay, whatever. So I just saw the Rumi, like the two personified gargoyles. I think it's Rumi and Thundergirl. I don't know the other one's name. I think it starts with an I. But I saw this post. So the 11.6 update maintenance. That's what I clicked on. Hey Messiah, how you doing? So very short email, very short update, and it says, I guess it's an update, because that's what it's called. It's got an update maintenance. Players will be having US PS4 maintenance today at 10 p.m. PST. This maintenance will include the Summer Festival event with a spooky twist. Due to this update being delayed, we will not delete any gacha tickets during this maintenance. Cool, that's sort of a compensation thing. And they said today's maintenance is expected to last 2 to 3 hours. And during this time, players will not be able to log in. We apologize for the inconvenience and ask for your understanding. As always, thank you for your support, and we hope to see you in-game soon. I know, Eva. I know. And see, Abyss is reading the title. He's like, hey, a video. Oh, shit, there's words in this title. Yeah. So it's the Summer Festival with a spooky twist. So that means, and it's Summer Festival Part 2. So just to reiterate that, we're not jumping straight to Maida. We are jumping to, the Oda one with the sexy Ho-Oh outfit and the new summer outfits for the characters. The Watermelon Festival, presumably based on the screenshot that they put, it was the one with Ho-Oh, and Musashi and Izuna on the beach. That was the thumbnail they showed, and that was Festival Part 2. So that's what we're going to be getting. Yeah, Watermelon, inside of Watermelon, inside some OC. So that's coming. I don't know if we're getting OC from watermelons before. We should. So that's what's coming. So it says Summer Festival event with a spooky twist. So we're getting our... I think we're getting Halloween plus Summer Festival. Now, another thing is, are they going to fix the story? Because as you all know, you cannot fix... you cannot fix 6 and 9. Like, you just can't talk to them to give them their arm and their leg or whatever. Like, it cannot happen. So that was bugged. Again. So hopefully they fix that. And then we can... If they fix that, then we're going to have a triple threat to look at. And obviously you're going to want to do the seasonal event first. See, Frank knows what's up. Frank knows what's up. We don't know, man. But that's possible. Because that we're gonna get to that. That's you know what's up. So Frank knows what's up. So right now there is no update contents page. Like, that isn't out yet. There's no summary. It's just, hey, there's gonna be a maintenance for this, and there's a thumbnail on Twitter, and that was added at me by I4NI Rex. So the mighty Rex. I know Rex. You just 10 scroll? Wow, didn't even know she was a 10 scroll. That's awesome to hear, though. She is really cool. I like her outfit. So it says, stay tuned for more updates. So what they wrote there was, there will be a spooky twist to it. The Summer Festival update maintenance will begin at 10, whatever. There'll be a spooky twist to it, and no gotcha tickets will be deleted at this time. Stay tuned for more updates. And there are no comments. Okay. I'm going to be the first to comment. Oh, no, there are comments. Because I was looking at the comments to the retweet or whatever this was, the @ So there are some comments. Lol Summer from LOM. Fate says finally yes. Izayoi says yes, thank you so much. I'll make sure not to sleep tonight. And then Android 17 says yes. Alright, so time for my reply. Is the story getting fixed? Okay, so any word on Bazaars returning to PS4? I would sound so fucking condescending if I just said any word on Bazaars, Blitz, the story, Kentucky compensation. The servers aren't actually down. I don't know if you guys saw that. I didn't make a video on it. But they said the other day that, sorry PS4 players, our servers are down. And like, I proceed to log in and just play. I'm like, what? And then my buddy messaged him about something. He's like, no, we're worried about the down servers. It's like, the servers are up. The servers are fine. Your spirit character got a fuse bear as a reward from that dungeon on the bone. Oh, what the fuck's bone? 10 will see your stories be great. Are you talking about Xbox? I think Enjoyful plays on Xbox. Because you guys just got that. You're lucky. I ran it a fuck ton, never got nothing. Any word on Bizarre? I'm just going to leave it simple with that. X bone. Ah, okay. Yeah, you can't leave out the X. Or else I just think you're riding a boner through Kentucky's dungeon. I don't know what's going on here, bud. Any word on Bazaars returning to PS4? What else can we say? Any word on Bazaars returning to PS4? And any other quality of, come on, of life changes we can expect? Question mark. Smiley fucking face. Alright. They did on JP. Yeah, we're finally getting an update. We're getting an update. I don't know, because we make too much money. They know that we're hardcore, and they're like, fuck, we can make triple our profits if we don't do anything. So that's that. Let's go to the actual page again. And I don't... it's just update maintenance, so there's no actual... They haven't unveiled anything yet, what we're going to get. But if memory serves correctly, we should be taking this train again, talking to beautiful conductor Popo Goro. You saved your life? Great. So yeah. So as it should be this new summer festival. It should have a lot of watermelon hitting events where everything, you just one hit and you beat a bunch of watermelons within a time limit or within a dungeon or whatever. We'll be sure to go over that when we get to play. I'll have to get up early tomorrow so I can play, because I'm pretty sure I'm like working all week because we are backed up. And no, we're not getting the Maida one. No, they would have showed Maida and Genbu, but they can't keep skipping stuff because we don't even have Hideyoshi yet. So, but I do know that, like, I do know that if you have Fujin Circle Dance Sublime, you can fuck up a lot of watermelons, because that move is just such a wide range of just damage, and the tornadoes don't stop, so you can hit a fuck ton of shit. It's really good. Like, if you got a spare one of them, beautiful, beautiful. But hey, Orphis, you love 52 in Kyoto. If anything, just keep playing, keep getting your partners leveled up, like get a lot of friendship items, and make sure you just pump them up, like level up your partners, just chuck a lot of friendship items in them. And if you do get stuck, you can go to Onigashima and run the experience dungeon. Run it on normal, and you'll level up pretty high pretty quick, and then you'll be able to like smooth sail through the game through hard stats alone. But for now, just keep playing. Make sure you get and use friendship items. Just cozy through the game up until like Echigo, and like the place after Echigo, up till like Azami Crossing. Then you'll get a good weapon there. But yeah, don't invest too much. Just play through it. You should be able to get through it pretty quickly. And if you need help, like, you can level up in the experience dungeon in Onigashima. But apart from that, you should have pretty smooth sailing. But 2 weeks, pretty good. You should be enjoying it. Yeah, thanks for coming out, for sure. So Watermelon Festival, new summer events, new summer outfits. Incognito Oda should be a thing. Incognito Oda, so that's a free Vanguard. We should be able to farm her up. We should get part 1 and part 2 of this event together. I'm not sure if there's an exchange shop or not. We'll have to see that for sure. Then on the flip side, we're supposed to be getting a Halloween festival as well, or a Halloween event, because, you know, Halloween was last week. I don't know if you guys missed it or not, but it was last week. And the Halloween event, the first one was where we played as the skeleton, and it was okay, but it was kind of meh, and the exchange shop didn't work. This time around, it should be focused on Lancelot, Tristan, and Gawain. So Lancelot, Tristan, and Gawain. And that means you're going to be able to get the Lancelot, spooky Lancelot outfit, spooky Tristan outfit, and spooky Gawain outfit. I don't know how we get them, if they're from the Nyankoro Pawn or from an exchange shop. Reward, I'm not versed on that at all. I know they look sick. I base my Tristan on Soul Calibur off of her outfit. I love Tristan's winter outfit. It's so good. And Tristan's swimsuit is really good. And Ho-Oh's swimsuit is really good. And man, people are shitting on Sword. It's beautiful. Man, like the world's come full circle. Let me see if I can just pull up what I'm referring to. Yeah. So, where is my Lancelotto? So there she is. So Lancelot's here. If we go to our edit skills, you'll notice that Lancelot's always had skills that you couldn't really access. And they're right here. Well, actually, she has a lot of skills you couldn't access. It all depends if you have her succubus outfit or not. And I don't have her succubus outfit. So, let's see here. Darkblade, Carapora, that's another thing. Bayonet was that outfit. Dread Souls, Bloodsucker. There it is. So, outfit unlock change, Witch Lancelot. So, Witch Lancelot, you get the Cursed Black Cat. And someone actually just put a video of Cursed Black Cat on the Onigiri Facebook group. And it's the most adorable move ever. Lancelot pulls out a cat with a like a witch hat on it, and the cat makes like Rawr! And it just like slashes like 100 times. It looks really cool. Really cool. What else does she get? She gets Magic Broom. That's Wind and Dark. Wind and Dark? What the fuck? Okay, I think she just gets on her broom and just goes. And then there's a fire move, Roundo Lantern. Don't know what that is. It's not even fire. It's Impact and Dark. Tristan has the same move. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Roundo Lantern. And then we have Watermelon Smash EX Lancelot. So this is what we're also going to get. So the Watermelon Smash, that's the Summer Festival. And that's going to have an outfit for Miyamoto, Lancelot, and Amana Jaku, if I remember correctly. And to be honest, none of these moves are like really that good. They're just event moves. Like they just follow the Summer Festival tradition. So those moves are going to come available if we get those outfits. And Gawain should have them too. So someone was saying there are moves that we don't have. I mean, I haven't leveled up my Gawain, so I have a lot of moves that she doesn't have. To put it in perspective. Holy fuck, she's got a lot of moves. What's this? Spring... Oh, she had a spring... Oh, right, she has Spring Dawn moves. Oh. Corona... Wow, she's got a lot of love. What else has she got? Oh my god, everything is just Spring Sacred Glow. Spring Sacred Glow. Spring Glow. My god. Does she have a swimsuit move too? Watermelon Smash Gawain. Okay. So I guess she has a Watermelon Smash as well. I guess I was wrong. There's Roundo Lantern. Magic Broom. And that should be the Black Cat. Yeah, Black Cat. Gawain. So that's interesting. Really interesting. And then I think I have Tristan. Yeah, so Tristan should have the same thing in here as well. Down at the bottom. Watermelon. Oh, Summertime Splash Tristan 8. Cool. It's a beach ball. That's sick. And then Magic Broom. Curse Block. She doesn't get Roundo Lantern? Hunt Bats. Oh, she has a unique move. Hunt Bats. It's Flight and Dark. Hunt Bats for Tristan. Cool. Hunt Bats. Duramente. Hunt Bats. So she doesn't get the other one. Cool. Did Ho-Oh's accessories release when she did or a bit later? It was a bit later. Ho-Oh's accessories came out when Maida Toshi came out. I think. Yeah. Is it Hunbats? It's Hunt Bats. Hunt Bats. She uses the Fail Knot? Oh, that makes sense actually. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so that was that. So, Summer Festival is coming. Halloween Festival is coming, so it should be that one. And it should be Hideyoshi and Katsui next year, I think. And then whether we get Autumn Lancelot or not is a whole nother debate. So, there's a lot of content coming, guys. A lot of content coming. For sure. For sure. Now, we do have two other things to talk about, as mentioned in the video, or the title. I mean, I'm about to mention it in the video, so fucking 4D chess, of course I'm going to say that. What is Lancelot good for? Lancelot's good for rain. And if you get her rain and holy, and if you get her other outfits, she's good for dark and other stuff. But Lancelot's like OP. OPAF. For PC, Hideyoshi came with Incognito Oda. Yeah. Hideyoshi and Katsui should be in our lineup. And I think Hideyoshi's actually really cool. Like, I watched some gameplay of her, and she looks sweet. But so Hideyoshi and Katsui could be here as well. I don't know what's going to be in the neon. The neon should be Hideyoshi, Katsui, and then whatever they want. Oh yeah. With 4 knowledge mags, Lancelot can like beat Eldritch. Without any rain investment, Lancelot can go beat the shit out of Eldritch. Like, snip snap, done. Like, Lancelot is the thought slayer. She just rain and holy, goodbye. So that's hot. So moving on, it's Blue Void. So we're gonna talk about, because I'm going to save the 133 weapons for last, because some of you might not know about them. We're going to save them for last because they're the most exciting part. And now we got to talk about something that's not so exciting, but it's something that Cyberstep put forward on both the PC and the PS4 page. I don't know if it's on the Xbox page, and I'm going to check it. I'm going to check it because, you know, Xbox lives matter, okay? We might not think so from time to time, but Xbox lives matter. Because they got updated within the recent month. So that means they're alive. So we got to respect that. So let's go type in here, Onigiri Xbox. Oh, okay. Autofill my Xbox One. Go for it. There we go. Yeah, it's the term of service. So we got to talk about that. They have a Setsuban OC campaign. Beautiful. They got it too. Everyone got this. Everyone got this. Okay? So it's the same on every page. And I once talked about this, probably like a year and a half ago. I talked about how Onigiri had a terms and service. We talked about it in a stream. Like in the middle of a random as fuck stream, we talked about this. That there is a terms and service for Onigiri. And at the time, we said, well, Oro, if you just talk about this, people are going to use the terms and service as a cudgel for other people. Like, to just beat BTFO, like people that call them some slur in the rift. Like, we don't need that. We have enough of that in the real world already. But now that Onigiri has brought it to the mass community's attention, because the terms of service always existed, but no one ever read it, because why the fuck not, right? I want to just log into my game, make a character, go spend money, and look at anime titties. That's all we wanted to do 3 years ago when this game came out. 3 years ago, we did not get a 3rd anniversary present from Cyberstep. We did not. October whatever, October 4th, 5th, we got nothing. Nothing. Not even a happy birthday. And I should know, because in our chat group on PS4, we change it every year to add an extra little like Roman numeral for the years it's been up. And there's 3 ticks on that bitch. Never forget. So let's go into this rules of terms of service and stuff. So why is it here? Why is it coming up all of a sudden? And what does it mean? So if you want to follow along, class, you can go to any of the Onigiri Cyberset pages, so type in like Onigiri PS4, Onigiri Xbox, Onigiri PC, and it will be in the news section. And the news section hasn't been updated since they released some mobile game that didn't release anywhere else. Don't worry, Pedro, you're fine. You're here for part 3. So, this is the same blanket message in all of them, and I will read it to you. Onigiri rules and terms of use. So this is a reminder, okay? Take this as a warning. This is a new law has been passed. And it's not a new law, it's just remember like this exists. And this is like, think of it, this is in effect now. Like everything matters now. Okay. Onigiri is a community that unites different players from around the world, and we strive to make it a fair and enjoyable game for everyone. Cool. Makes sense. All right. According to the Cyberstep Terms of Service, and they link to their own Terms of Service, Onigiri considers the following as violations which may result in the restriction of your account. And restriction extends to anywhere in between a 24-hour ban, a 7-day ban, a 30-day ban, and a permanent ban. And it follows a 3 strikes policy. However, they can issue any strike at any point in their discretion. You know, you might say, oh, I only used one N-word once and I got banned. Well, you know, you said it to the wrong person. You know, you don't just get 3. Just for an example's sake, right? Like, everything's going to be judged differently, independently. But moving on. So here's a list of in-game / community violations. And a lot of these are pretty obvious, but some of them I'm going to elaborate on a little bit just to give you that extra bit of context as to why these are important and why I'm putting these into the update video. Because people are going to come, they're going to come and learn about the update, but this needs to be here too. So this list concludes, and I'll just start reading it. Violation, abuse, and then they have in brackets, illicit gain of EXP, OC, items, etc. They don't really elaborate on what that entails. They actually do. And I don't know why I said that, but I was just reading a list. But they do elaborate. So what constitutes abuse? Hey, Quill, how you doing? So that's abuse. You can't say hi to Quill. No, I'm just kidding, Quill. It's great. Great to have you. So what constitutes abuse? The use of external tools to illicitly obtain experience, OC, items, and or modify the game is defined as abuse. Actions that fall into this category are punishable in Onigiri. So this is like externally modding the game. So if you had a means to like alter your character experience, like to like instant 130, auto-generate a weapon, change your skills, or any kind of external modification of the game, if you were caught doing so, you'd be terminated. That's basically an abuse. Like that's like a legit, like you legit hack the game. They said like accumulating experience, OC, or items using outside methods or programs. And that includes like outside methods. So, for example, an outside method, and they talk about this later. Good night, Gonzo. Great to have you. But an outside method basically includes anything where you actually mess with the hardware, or it also includes like, let's say, cutting off your internet connection, like mid-transaction in a game to make it like, you could do this in like Dragon Quest or Dragon Age, I think. But they're basically like, if there was a situation where you were selling an NPC an item for money, but then you cut your internet connection at the same time or the right time to where you get to keep your thing and you keep the money you get, like a situation like that where you are able to go outside the game's engine, the game's whatever you can do, the game's actions, and manipulate it in a way to benefit the player or cause a negative result to another player, like things like that. So I'll just read through it here. using programs that modify character and or game's movement speed. Movement speed! They specifically said movement speed. Modify a character's and or the game's movement speed. That's legit. Someone must have done that on PC. Someone must have done that. So, obtaining alternate clients of the game through hacking, accessing areas or dungeons of the game before they are released, misuse of lag, or demonstrating the intent to restrict personal bandwidth in order to periodically disrupt communication with the server in order to gain an advantage over other players. So, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So, like, you got an Ethernet cord in your PS4, you got a wire connection, you're one of those good people in the world who ain't just Wi-Fiing through the world and complaining about lag. That's specific. I don't think that was in the original. When I read this a year ago, they did not have that line. And that's a big one. So that is the self-throttling of your internet connection to profit in some way. AKA, guys, AKA GG and Bizarre Glitch. Because Bizarre Glitch is the process in which you manipulate your internet connection so that you are technically logged in and logged out at the same time so that your Bazaar will stay up indefinitely. And this is what led to the scamming in Onigashima. Because Bazaars were just made on an alt and then they were glitched onto the scene and left there over and over and over, and it caused so much lag and all the, the scams and stuff. So that's part of it. And then there's selling things to yourself and, all the things that it could do definitely gives someone an advantage over others if they know how to do it and others don't. But case in point, what's that famous word? I think I have the internet at my disposal here. It's not a word, it's a meme. Does this exist in 20s? Okay, I will play this meme. Okay?
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop.
Alright. So, after a word from our friend, Mr. Filthy Frank, it's time to stop, boys. If you value because they're going to be cracking down on this now. They're bringing this to our attention, saying, hey, it's time to stop. If you value your account, you value Onigiri, you value your character, stop. It's time to stop. Stop. Okay? So, now let's go into what happens if we don't stop. If violated, the complete restriction and locking of account may occur, as actions that fall into the category of abuse are disruptive to the gameplay experience of other players. Accounts which have been marked for permanent restriction will not, under any circumstances, be made available at any point in time. It doesn't matter if you do it just for one stall or multiple stalls. What matters is that you are disrupting your internet flow to do something in a game, to exploit a bug. And they get into that later. I didn't talk about bug exploitation. That's exactly right, Karma. That's exactly right. It's all that shit. Now, things like this happen accidentally. All the glitches were at one point an accident. Someone puts down a bazaar, they go through a portal, and they crash. What the fuck happened? And that's how we learn about bugs. Things happen. So, but it doesn't matter if it's just one or it's 20 or it's, it's like saying, what if I only kill one person? I'm not a serial killer yet. I only killed one person, okay? I only killed one person. It's fine. It's just one. Everybody gets one, okay? Everybody else does it. Everybody kills someone, Sometimes it happens to me. But, So basically, you're asking if anyone tries to do a simple, trivial glitch, they're banned. Well, everyone, but that's what I'm saying. No, well, I agree with you in Joyful. I think that bazaars should stay up all day. Absolutely. If you put out a bazaar, it should stay up 24/7. They shouldn't take up physical space, and there should be like how we have Party Recruit that goes through all the parties. They should, like, we had that for bazaars. This literally exists. Okay? You see this thing here? Bazaar listings? This exists. They need to extend bazaar listings to areas. Like, not even channels. Just put this to, like, any area. Like, the whole list of areas in the game where you are allowed to put down a stall, you should have access to. And if you're anywhere in the world, you can have it set to all channels to look at every stall, or you can just have it to, like, oh, stalls in Onigashima, or stalls in a different town, or stalls in a different town, or a different town, or a different town, or a different town. So, yeah, punch, yeah, or push. Push? I don't know. Push. So, yeah. Like, let's call this an effective immediately. Like, it's really, really, really nice of them to not just be like, ha, we caught all you boys before. You know? But it has to be true. Like, they can go look into your logs. Like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say how they're going to do it, but they can monitor everything in the game. It's push. How do you know it's push? Whatever. You're not push. Anyway. Fun aside. So this is actually touching on your point. So it says disruptive actions which do not directly meet the criteria above may also be considered on an individual basis, which is the word I said before, to be a bannable offense. As such, members of the service team are given the authority to perform permanent account restrictions at their discretion. Now, it's not like it's like, this is like an effective immediately thing. It's not like we can go back a month and say, hey, Joe Blow 22 over there, he glitched a stall the other day. That's right. Lock him up, boys. This ain't no Kavanaugh case. You can't just make shit up from a year ago. You know, it's effective now. It's effective now. So it's not just believe everyone. Everything, you know, evidence matters, obviously. I hope. I fucking hope, or else they're all dead. But, it's P2. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. It is offline, because it's not throttling your internet connection, it's closing the app. And that would qualify still as using an outside thing, because you're closing the game. Yeah. Or so we think. They may be able to contact Microsoft or Sony or Bill Gates. I don't know. Find out what's going to be going. So, you know, if you behave, you should be fine. So we're just going to go through. So it says abuse of bugs. The accidental usage of a bug before it is patched out or made public in an official announcement is considered a separate matter on the category of abuse. So this is the point where this is the point that I mentioned earlier where, you know, every bug or glitch at first was a mistake. So the first time you do a bug or a glitch, you're not going to be punished for it. It's only when it becomes abused or after they have officially addressed it and it said something. You're asking about an update. We are getting an update tonight. Guy, your comment already scrolled by. I appreciate it though, but we are getting an update tonight on PS4. You said so? Cool. I pray this is the Oda summer. It is the summer Oda event. It is. It is the summer Oda event. The Halloween event. It's what's going on there. Hey, yo, Bill, you check this guy out? He's jiggling the internet cable. Lag switching these bitches. It's a content update. Summer festival and all that stuff. And, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So then the abuse of a bug is defined as an intentional and malicious use of a system function in an improper manner for the sake of personal gain or to disrupt another player's experience. So, what are the ways that we can bug to fuck with someone? Like, I need an example. Like, what can you do to fuck with someone? Yeah, it's a content update, yeah. The only thing, it says to disrupt another player's experience. So, I guess this quantifies DC trolling? So, like, in this instance, let's say I agree to carry this scrub Cryosism right now, right? I said, okay, sure. I'm going to carry you in Gargoyle because I have 50 energy and I don't really care about it. And you would need some Gargoyle parts, sir? Yes. So I agree to take Scrub McGee into Gargoyle. Do him a favor. And then I get to the boss and he's like level 12. And I get him there. He's all excited. I hit him down a couple of hits and I DC. I shut my game off. I shut my internet off. You know, I do something of that manner. You know, I don't think it's a bug, but I've now fucked up this boy's experience. Or I purposely DC at the portal. That'd be the only way if you purposely did it. And you left Joe Blow up a creek without a paddle and he's getting beat the shit out of him by fucking Gargoyle. He's down to like 2 soul eggs and 10 OC. But, you know, that's like the only way that I could negatively impact someone's experience, I think. You just leave them shit creek up a paddle. I don't know. That's a very broad term. It's so broad to disrupt another person's experience. Like, it totally is. It's so broad. Like, it could be anything. It's like hate speech. It could be anything you want. It'd be like, man, this person logged in and fucked with my day. Ban this bitch. Like, you know. So, reading the new rules, yeah. Like, yeah. That's another thing. We're going to get to that. And Nonor is correct, because that's a transaction of in-game currency. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Like, if I agree to take Joe Blow Scrub 22 to Gargoyle, and he says, hey, can you carry me in Gargoyle? I'll give you 100 OC. Yeah, you could do that, for sure. But if it was, hey, can you carry me in Gargoyle? Yeah, sure, donate to my PayPal. Like, no, that's bad. OC good, PayPal bad. So, you know, in that context matters. Now, in the reverse case, let's say I carried someone through Gargoyle out of my own free will. I said, hey, I got 50 energy, want to come along? That's great. And then, you know, they check out my YouTube or something, they find out the PayPal and they throw me $5 for the favor. That's a different thing, because that's voluntary and that's charity. It's not a deal. It is shaky. It's going to be based case by case. But, you know, if you do something like that, don't talk about it. Easy enough. You know. But that's how it is. And rumors spread. Like I've said for the longest time, like you can't put in your profile will carry for $20 or a PSN card or whatever. You can't do that. You cannot advertise that. Because if a GM came in and they said, oh man, let's go look at this Scrub 128. What are they rocking? I need to know how strong the players are. And they see that kind of profile, they're going to be like, hey, you can't do that. Change that, son. They'll give you that 7-day ban. They say change that. That can happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. GMs never log in though. But, you know, could happen. So, let me just go back up and just read through the list of stuff. So, just to give us a little brief thing here. So there's the whole abuse thing we talked about, exploitation of bugs, exploitation of other uses, exploitation of other users. What the fuck is that? I can exploit other people? How? Oh, that's the thing where you make people feel bad or whatever. You disrupt their experience. Offensive or questionable username, that's pretty self-explanatory. Like Digger Nick or whatever. Something like that. Not really. You have to think, but you can't just, name yourself Fuck Lord Farquaad. Like, I would, but you can't do that. Verbal abuse, interfering with other players. So verbal abuse, they have a whole section on verbal abuse. So let's get into this. The use of chat or messaging in-game or via the community website to spread slander or bullying regarding others. The use of chat or messaging in-game or via the community website to spread messages of sufficiently malicious intent. So you can't send someone a death threat on Onigiri. You can't say, I'm going to kick your dog. You can't threaten someone physically, monetarily, any way possible. You cannot, outside from just, roleplay and shit, you cannot legitimately threaten someone in Onigiri. And you can't bully them. You can't just whisper them all day and just be like, you suck dick, 30 times. I mean, if anything, be proactive and blacklist them. But, it's one of those things where, if there's one guy who's just being a dick to you, man, you kicked my dog. Exactly. So, if there's a guy who's, just fucking with you and he keeps, sending you whispers that are just pissing you off, blacklist him. Easy, done. No need to go beyond that point. Now, if they may go to another alt or another account, or they get their friends to do it, then you have a legitimate case. Because, that's how things go. That's not, what do they call it in school? It's bullshit. It's fucking dumb. I don't know. They do it for bullying. It's once you do it once, you're done. It's instant. I don't know what that's called. But they do that. Someone knows what this is called. I know they do. It's like a policy. It's a no thinking policy. It's a context doesn't matter policy. I don't know what it's called. But it's not gang up. But basically, you get what I'm saying. If a kid punches you at recess, you tell him to stop, okay? I mean, he shouldn't punch you, but if he bullies you or bugs you, you tell him to stop. Zero tolerance, that's the fucking bullshit. Zero tolerance, if there's no tolerance, you're fucked. Anyway. Hey, Zero, welcome back. Zero tolerance, that's exactly what I'm thinking of you, Barry, thank you. Miss I'm a lot. So right now we're talking about the new terms of service and stuff. So they brought it up, so we gotta talk about it. Zero tolerance, that's it. There. It's not zero tolerance. In a situation where a kid bugs you, whatever, or someone's bullying you, and they start fucking you with you, they rough you up a bit, they do whatever. If you tell them to stop and they continue, then you have legitimate bullying. If you say, hey man, can you stop doing that? And if they persist, after you tell them you don't like that, or you don't, you're not okay with what they're doing to you, then, and they persist, they keep doing it, then you have a case of bullying. Then you have a case of, abuse, verbal abuse or interference or whatever they're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So, so if someone bugs with you and you tell them to stop and they don't, then whatever. And then at that point you just blacklist them. But then if they go and make other accounts, or they get their friends to just continue the whisper harassment or whatever in game, then you have a legitimate case of bullying, and you take some screenshots and you send them off to Cyberstep. You need proof. You can't just make shit up. So let's just go through this. Uncivil interactions with members of different... What? Okay. Uncivil interactions with members of different races, religions, etc. are strongly discouraged. How do we know this? We're all anonymous on a video game. I mean, I guess you shouldn't be calling people racial or religious slurs. That's about it. But uncivil I guess, whatever. Moving on. I don't care enough. Statements designed to incite fear or disgust in other players. So you cannot self-narrate the abortion process in the Rift, okay? You cannot talk about that process. You can't do that. You cannot talk about breaking down a Tempest because that is disgusting. That makes me vomit and lose faith in my community. Cannot talk about it. Not in my presence. Okay, so moving on. Jokes aside. Because, you know, offensive subjective, so it could be anything. Displaying blatant ill towards other players. So you can't incite fear or disgust. Blatant ill. You can't just be like, yo, dude, fuck you. I mean, I don't know. Ill, that ain't bad. Nah, fuck you don't bother me because it doesn't mean anything. Like, if someone takes the time to perfectly actually orchestrate an insult or something specific, like Johnny Po really likes to deep throat his popo in the bathroom before going to school. I don't know. The more specific you get, the more personal it gets. Like, you put investment in it, that's a real insult. I mean, it's pretty shitty insult, but it's a real insult. If it's just a blatant fuck you, it's whatever. Exactly. So, you don't want to do none of that. And then they have attempting to impersonate a member of the service team, such as a GM or company by use of nickname, personal message, or character. So you can't name yourself GM Popopo and go around telling people, I am GM Popopo, or I'm GM Blue Boar, or I'm GM Cathmander. You can't impersonate the game. You can't say, I am Cyberstep Rep 321444 like an NPC meme. You can't do it. Okay. So then there's directly interfering or performing actions that would interfere with the duties of a team service member. So, like, if a GM was doing, like, a public address and you just kept fucking spamming Ifrit and shit, they'll tell you to fuck off. Because we did that. We DC'd. I mean, we didn't do that, but it happened. But, I mean, it's funny when a GM lags out. But the promotion of activities which violate the terms of service. So you cannot, in chat, you cannot say, hey, I'm going to pay someone $20 for a hot carry to Eldritch. Like, you cannot say that because that is breaking the terms of service. So basically, you cannot incite a crime. The same way that we have laws against inciting violence, or at least you guys do in the U.S. We have hate speech laws in Canada. But it works in the same way. You cannot say, hey, guys, let's go glitch some stalls. I don't know. Like, I mean, things like that, whatever. Like, you can't promote an activity which violates the terms of service. So you can't be like, hey guys, let's go into new and roll through that fucking wall. You can't say that. Alright, so then they say, reports of actions fitting the above criteria will be investigated by members of the service team. Logs, including chat history and actions, will be reviewed before a decision is made and disciplinary measures are enacted. If you feel that a player is harassing you, please see our FAQ page on how to report it to us. You thought they did, but it's an old example. It's tried and true, but it's like so pathetic that it wouldn't matter. Like, hey man, like, hey guys, like, I can't just type in chat like let's go roll through this wall, like right here. Come on, I could do it. Fuck. I can't believe I've done this. I don't even know how to get anywhere. Oh, we used to be able to do this. What? It's everywhere. You don't gotta worry about that. Man, we used to be able to do this. I don't know. I can't get in this wall right now. Because I don't have stamina. But you know who has stamina? Ifrit. He didn't yell. Come on, Ifrit. I believe in you. He's too big. He's like Ridley. Man, did they buff Onigashima? But there we fucking go. No, wait, what? We were in there. Oh, the camera just got fucked. He's a big boy. I don't know, I can't get in there. Anyway. But you can't do that. Anyway, it's not important right now. We just barely get into so many places. Too many cameras now. Whatever. So you can't do that. You can't be like, hey guys, let's go do some glitch. Can't do it. Okay. So those are the most important things. So let's go over the other things that are more self-explanatory. You cannot exchange, trade. You can't sell your account. You can't trade accounts with your buddy. They find out you're doing that. You lose both accounts. Okay. Interfering with service team staff. We've already talked about that. OC purchase chargeback is a permanent ban. It is a permanent ban if you use your credit card to buy OC, but you like charge it back. Permanent ban. You cannot produce or distribute like hack tools or cheating tools. Can't do it. You cannot impersonate a service team member. It's a permanent ban, by the way. Trading items, services, or in-game currency for real money. Permanent ban. You cannot do that. Use of illicit tools programs. It's fine. Account-related fraud. Temporary ban upon being reported. Permanent ban upon confirmation of fraud. What is that? Account-related fraud. What the fuck is that? Is that on here? Holy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, Oni, I help people get JP account. That won't get you banned. If you sign someone up for JP, that's fine. But if you take someone else's account, like let's say you know your brother's password, and you go into your brother's account and you give away his password information to somebody else and change the password, aka you steal his account, that's account fraud. That'll get you banned. Like, so Pedro, it's like on PC, like if you use a credit card, right, you buy OC, but then you like charge back, you file a chargeback on the PlayStation thing. If you do that, they'll ban you. Like, chargeback is when, like, you want to, like, return something or you want to cancel a purchase. There's no way you can cancel getting OC. So, can you log into your Oni account on another? Yeah, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, that's fine. Yeah. As long as it's your account and you're the one doing it. And I'd say it's fine if it's a family member. Like, you know, it's like you and your brother play Onigiri. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So the sharing of an account between players. Holy fuck. Okay. So players are responsible for the security and management of their own accounts. The following actions constitute a breach of terms of service and therefore considered punishable offenses. The service team does not condone these actions and is not obligated to assist players in the event of preventable account loss. It is not obligated to help players if you lose your account. So, the transmission of a player's login credentials. So, if you know somebody's login information and you pass that on to somebody else, secondly, no one else should know your login information but you. If you know that information and you pass that off to somebody else, banned. I sound like D1 right now. The sharing of an account between players, banned. The sale of an account for monetary gain, banned. The sale of items and in-game currency for monetary gain, banned. The theft of an account due to the use of third-party programs, banned. Any of the above criteria may be changed at the discretion of Cyberstep and its divisions, banned. If you think a player is breaking any of these rules, please use our contact form so we can investigate and take action. Thank you for making Onigiri a fair and safe community. Banned. Everybody gets banned. They won't ban your JP account unless you're doing something bad. Like, because you own the account. It's your account. There's nothing wrong. But if it was somebody else's account and you stole it and you changed the password and you're using it, then yes, you get banned because you stole it. Like they did the Thanos stuff. But this stuff's always been here, guys. Like, true, like, this has always been here. The only thing they added, really, like, since time immemorial, the only thing that really changed was the throttling of the internet connection. That was it. Because they learned about it. Banned. Exactly. Ray gets it. It sounds like they won't take action against account sharing, but in the case... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, that makes sense. Like, you know, if you and your girlfriend play Onigiri together, nothing wrong with that. You know, that's fine. But, like, if you let some other person play your Onigiri account, like, hey, man, I can't beat Eldritch Beast. Can you log in as me and do it because you're amazing? Yeah, sure. And then they log in as you, they sell all your shit, they trade it all to themselves, they buy it all for men, and they delete your ass, and they're gone. It's the same thing as, like, don't give someone else your credit card information. You're going to get robbed, boy. But, like I said, this is, in my perception, this is effective going forward. Like, they never really enforced this stuff beyond a few choice instances. But they're trying to let people know, like, stop. It's time to stop. Like we said earlier with Filthy Frank. It's time to stop. So, hey, Unknown, how you doing? So that's that, okay, guys? So, now, on the other hand, I'll say this, it's lazy. Someone said it in the chat earlier, it's lazy. I actually read it as a comment. Rather than fixing bugs and making the game so you can't bug it, we're going to ban people that fuck with it. It's like, man. Like, instead of making it better, like, it'd be like the police saying, we're not going to stop people, like, we're not going to prevent people from killing each other. We're just going to kill people that kill other people. Like, this would be police that are like, nah. I ain't jumping in front of no bullet to save no motherfucker. You go from being a police to being like a military. You kill someone, we kill you. Save someone, fuck no. We only get revenge. Like, that's what it is. It's not preventative. It's just, hey, you break these rules, we fuck you up. Good. It's great to have a completion. Alright, so that's enough. That's enough rules of community service, or whatever, terms of service. Rules of community service. Fuck off, don't fuck with anything. That's it. Alright, so 10 minutes into the game, Ben. Yeah. It's just retaliation. So, you're glad you looked at the rules. There you go, Eric. There you go. So before I jump to the really fun part of the 133 weapons, and they're going to be fun to talk about, and I will have to talk about them later individually once I know more, because I don't know everything yet, but they are very exciting. As a word from me, from Oro. Oh, fuck, it's maintenance time, boys! It's maintenance time! But I will say, don't, like, just try to ban people. Just protect your own ass. That's all I'm going to say. Just, like, protect your own ass. Don't go out looking for shit. Don't use rules as a hammer. That's it. Like, don't go up there and be like, man, this guy fucking DC'd when he carried me. I bet he lag switched. Fuck this man. I'm going to report him. Don't be that guy. But it looks like we have maintenance, my boys. Looks like we have maintenance. You dug a bit more into the 133. So they're gargoyle weapons. Spoiler. But yeah, they're 133 gargs, my boys. They come with a rank 7 Ogi. They do. Is it Ember? Is it Omega Embers? Is it like fucking Super Lance? We don't know if it's Embers or not. Okay. But that's sick. That's sick for sure. Tell me about it. Oh, am I gonna update my guides eventually? For sure. You can't. I mean, who can? It's not like there's a country out there, like a couple million people that could, but I don't know. So let's talk about these Gargis. So they are the 4th. I'll be up early to try Blitz. Fucking, where's my calendar? Do you need an Abyss to make them? You do not. Which is a really interesting touch, because Abyss is like this pseudo-evolution for the Gargoyles. So as of yet, there's no Abyss 2.0, so you're safe. Okay, so 133s, these are level 133 gargoyles. They are like, there's rhyme, and this is going to be like, for until I know the names of these weapons, I'm calling them the Sub-Zero, the Supernova, and the Golden Sun, because it's thundery. I don't know. Golden Sun, whatever. So let's just say like there's rhyme, then there's Sub-Zero, there's Nova, Supernova, there's Storm, there's Golden Sun, whatever, Superstorm, whatever. So they look amazing. Have you seen pictures of them? Or are you talking stats? I need pics, my boy. I need thumbnails and shit. I want to see what they look like for sure. But let's go into the stats of them. So apparently already have the okay. You talk about okay. So these are 133 weapons, and 133 is higher than 130. There's going to be an EXP redux, like I've talked about before, where it's easier to level up. All the current 130s are going to jump to 131, and 132 is really easy. And you're going to have to grind about 100 billion experience to hit 133 beyond that point. So, the 133 Gargs are going to be insanely powerful. We don't know how much attack they're going to have. They're going to have a shit ton of attack because they are a solid 5 levels above the highest level weapon, which is the other side at 128. So 5 levels of difference. They're going to be huge monstrous attack weapons. So element-wise, they have the Galardia aura and the usual 115 aura. Yeah, Galardia. Interesting. So anyway, oh, this has 127, so it's 6. Wow. Wow. Cool. So, so what do they do? So they have 2 damage multipliers on them. A 10% damage multiplier for, respectively, fire and wind, water and ice, or rain and ice. Because someone's be like, oh, it's not water, it's rain. Been playing the game for 3 goddamn years, and I've been watching every video, and you always call it water, or such a scrub. Rain and ice, instantly erect, and thunder and mountain. Someone be like, oh, it was lightning. It's not thunder. Fuck. So basically, the elements that are on the gargoyles, they have a damage multiplier for both of them, 10% each. So it's not as much as the blitz weapons, but still awesome. It's like 20%, which is amazing. So they have 2 damage multipliers on them. They have 50% skill force. If you go under half, you get another 40% skill force, so 90 skill force. And I know, but there are some people out there. There's some people. So 90 skill force under half, and if you go under 30% HP, you gain 20% attack. It's either 20 or 30. Don't quote me on it, but it's a lot. Next, they have 80 of each of their respective elements. So 80 fire, 80 wind, 80 ice, 80 rain, 80 lightning, 80 mountain. So they go from their 60 on the previous form to 80-80. They look a lot like a fusion bear. It's beautiful. So 80-80. And then negative 100, the negative elements. So Rhyme has negative 100 lightning and negative 100 mountain. And Storm has negative 100 fire, negative 100 wind. And Nova has negative 100 rain, negative 100 ice. And it's not that big of a deal. When your defense is high enough, you don't even care. So negative 100 to the elements. Yeah, 15k attack base would be pretty fucking sick. But we'll have to see how it goes. I'm sure we'll all be pleasantly surprised. So there is another effect on them, and I've only seen the Nova one. And the Nova one says, while under the effect of burn, you gain 20% attack. So what in the plain translated Japanese text that we read, that would imply that while the player is burned, you do 20% more damage while holding the supernova. That makes sense. However, when you have 80 fire element and you're using a fire wind sword, you are never going to be in an instant where it's like, I'm fighting a fire enemy. I'm going to use my fire weapon because that is going to be fucking effective. You're not going to do that. That's never going to happen. I think it's a mistranslation. And I believe... well, if they're 132, they can't hold it. If you glitch on accident, then it's an accident. It's not on purpose. Like, we touched on that a bit, too, but yeah. Like, if it's an accident, it's an accident. But if you repeat an accident, then you have a scientific study. And it's on purpose. So, yeah. Okay, so you guys are catching on. You guys are catching on. So I think it's a mistranslation. I think what it means is that when you burn the enemy, you will gain 20% more damage when hitting that enemy. And the reason why I think that is because it makes sense. You're using a fire weapon. You're going to use fire attacks that can burn the enemy. And when that happens, you do more damage to said enemy. So then, in turn, if you paralyze the enemy, you'll do 20% more thunder damage, or damage while holding the thunder weapon. And then if you freeze the enemy, the same thing. That makes more sense, because if you do more damage while frozen, well, that's like, I'm sexier when I'm dead. Like, I can't fucking do anything. I mean, necromancers go away, or necrophiliacs, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like, you know, I'm better at doing something when I'm asleep. When I'm immobile, I am stronger. When I can't attack you, I do more damage. Like, what did Trudeau fucking say? If you kill your enemies, they win, or something. I don't know, but I mean, if it lets you, that'd be sick. If you were immune, that'd be awesome. But that's their effects. So they have this bonus damage thing, 80 to each element, and it says 50 slice, 50 pierce, and 50 impact. And that's what it says. And since we were reading the Nova weapon, it's just basically 50 impact, 50 slice, 50 pierce. Just flat out physical rate and 80 to each element. And that's going to be on all the weapons. So flat out, someone's going to be like, oh my god, I'm making a 133 lunge step sword. And it's going to be amazing. Like, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. More damage. I don't think it would work both ways. Lance is gonna be sick for sure. Show. So, are you guys ready for the best part? I am. What does it take to make these sons of bitches? Woo! Because it's a 133 weapon. Isn't that awesome? What's it gonna fucking take? I'm glad you asked, because if you like artisan swords, fuck, you better go to the bank. Alright. So alright. So on memory alone, you're gonna need, we're gonna talk about the, for example, this is how you make the they're called purgatory weapons, I guess, because you fight the gargoyles in their purgatory mode to get them. But basically, to make the supernova purgatory sword, you're going to need the sword nova at plus 100. Then you're going to need the odachi nova at 50, and the axe nova at 50, and the staff nova at 50, and the spear nova at 50, and the bow nova at 50, and the wand nova at 50, and the twin nova at 50. Now, if you can count with me, and I was using my fingers, that's 8 weapons. So, you're going to need your weapon at plus 100. And then you're going to need every other garg at plus 50. Now, That's a lot of fucking Oni no Dachis, my boys. We're gonna make 1, 2, 3 of fuck. Well, no. But Oni no Dachis actually get reduxed. There's gonna be a gargoyle weapon redux, so the gargoyle weapons become easier to make. They're actually taking out the Oni no Dachi, and they're taking out all of the like, I think Cult of Ghouls was needed and Fox Charm was needed. Like, they're getting rid of that shit. They're getting rid of Oni no Dachi. They're getting rid of the Elder drops. It's just going to be the drops from the dungeon. So you need 2 scales, 2 wings, 2 grudges, marrow, heart. That's all they're going to do. That's all it's going to be. They're not going to have Elders drops, no more dregs, no more Ascapulian coins, no more of that. That's all it's going to be. Is just the gargoyle drops, and you're gonna get them no problem. Yeah. So then, that makes it easy. However, since we're gonna do some math, because math is fun, so you need 1 weapon at plus 100, and that's presumably your weapon. And for most people, we already have that weapon, unless you put them into the abyss, then you won't. But you know, so basically, you get your guard to plus 100, and at that point, great, you're up 9 artisan swords, or you're down 9 artisan swords, let's say. No fails, 9 artisan swords. So then, to get your other Nova to plus 50 from another weapon type that hopefully you have the recipe for, that's going to cost you 4 artisans that won't fail, assuming none of these fail. This is all going to be assumed nothing fails. So it's 4 artisans per weapon. So 4 times 8 is 32. 32 plus 7 artisans, or 9 artisans. Is it 9 artisans or 10? It's 9 artisans. So 32 plus 9? Because you get 1 woman plus 10, then you get 20, 34, yeah. So 32 plus 9 is number 41? 41 artisans. That was it? Darwin's Law? 8 times 5 is 40. Yeah, but it doesn't take 5 artisans to get the plus 50. It takes 4 artisans, because you can automatically go to 10, then you go to 20, then you go to 30, then you go to 40, and then you can enhance it to 50. Because it goes to 50. It goes from 50 to 60. So it's not times 5, it's times 4. Because it takes 9 artisans to get to plus 100. So it's going to take 41 artisans to make 1 weapon, assuming no fails. That's a fucking night sky, my boy. It's a fucking night sky. How is it 37? How is it 37? Y'all are making me gonna go do math. Oh, you're right. Because I was counting 1 weapon twice. I was counting 8. You're right. It is 37. I'm wrong. I haven't done math in a long time, but I concede. Yeah. All right. Because I was counting 4 times 8, and he said 8. He said 8 times 5, and you fucked me up. Anyway, yes, 37 artisans. All right. So you ready for the final trick? Do it 2 more times. You do it 2 more times. So this is 90, 100 artisans in this bitch. So 30 plus 30 plus 30 is 90, plus 21 is quite the number. 111 artisans? 111 artisans, boys. 111 artisans. Whoo-hoo. Tell them the rest? Okay. So 111 artisans to make this bitch. So you make all the gargoyles, and you do it like 2 more times, because you make the fire one, you make the ice one, and you make the thunder one. I thought about that, but that's a lot of fucking energy. Yeah. So then it's also gonna take like 1,000 drops of purgatory or something like that. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's like 1,000 of the base drop, and then like 500 of the other drop, and then like 50 of the third drop. Something like that. That's some good math, Pedro. That's true. You need to smelt it. So that means, and since, well, actually, no, that's fine. We haven't even fucking smelted the weapon yet, boys. Add another 27 artisans into this bitch. Add another 27 artisans. This is gonna be, with fails, this is gonna be 150 plus artisan fucking project. You could absolutely do it without artisans. But at this point, if you're 133 and you're not spending artisans, you don't have artisans on this? Fuck, boy. Fuck. You're gonna level up the fucking 135 farming gargoyles, my boy. Doing this fucking shit all day. Can't do that. It's something you can get started on right now if you wanted to, for sure. I just keep running a Hellgarg on reward up, like when I have energy. Yeah, grade up fucking fork over your Ryu cap, because you still gotta smelt that bitch up, and that's gonna take fucking probably 3 Hirokane cudgels. You're probably gonna take like 2 Hirokanes per fucking level. You can't do it with anything but cudgels. You can't farm anything else. It's fucking cudgels, cudgels, cudgels. You'd rather get 2 nadirs? 2 nadirs would be harder. 2 nadirs would absolutely be harder to make. Absolutely. Get the powder. You better fucking use that powder. You damn right. You damn right, son. Unless you just want to go farm cat. I mean, you know. I mean, but cat ain't that bad now because we can hold that much. You can hold like 999 Rio chests now. So save up your money now, boys. Go run some dungeons. But yeah, I would definitely go for the Rhyme first. My fucking Water Dragon, baby. The damage, a water damage multiplier? You don't think I'm gonna retire my Rev 3? For that? Oh boy. And title, I think I have an extra Tidal Wave Sublime or something. Like, I got something for that. Like, fucking, oh man. Must face 11, yeah. Fucking, oof. Yeah, dude. For sure. That'd be fun, though. Getting the boys together to fight the gargoyles. But you know how fucking easy they're gonna be? Be like, oh, man, I'm a gargoyle. I'm a lot stronger now. And it's like, hi, Inferno. This is Lancelot, Lancelot, and Lancelot. Oh. I see. It appears you have fucked me. Yes, sir, I have. And then there's going to be some bullshit thing like, oh, you can't bring mounts or vanguards into this dungeon because we wanted to bring back the experience from 2 years ago. I agree. However, since the council has made a stupid decision, I'm going to ignore it. Fuck, even if he could. Oh, who the fuck is Yumi Ellie? Oh, the assist gargoyles. But it's gonna be fun. Your resurrection for sure. Like vanguards, imagine going through the fucking dungeons. Gonna be hard. They're gonna be like level 165 fucking Pringle fish in there. Breathe fire in her ass 8 times from Sunday. Like, Inferno's gonna be a fun one to fight. Inferno's gonna be the easiest one because of like Lancelot, Tidal Wave, Rain. What is it? It's a 113 gargoyle weapon. Or fucking 133 gargoyle weapon. 133 gargoyle weapons. That's what it is. It's not a 113. Cool. So Who's gonna be good on 11? And they're gonna have beast type and shit. Yeah, they're on JP right now. They're becoming us eventually, for sure. Oh fuck, that's a lot. Oof. If someone told me I needed to get them a Subway sandwich to make something, I'd be like, fuck you, I'm eating my sandwich. Oh my god. Hey man, it's something to be excited for. We haven't had anything in months. And then in the morning, we're going to have Halloween, and we're going to have the Summer Festival, and maybe Blitz will be fixed, and maybe the story will be fixed, and maybe trading will be here. You know? Hey, Kevin. I hope something's going to happen to the story, but I don't know. They didn't say nothing about it. Because obviously on their Twitter, they're not going to say, hey guys, we're fixing glitches, because people are going to look at it like, oh look, Onigiri game, they're fixing glitches. Well, fuck that game. Like, you don't do that. No. Let us not do that. Kenshin will probably fuck up too. Like... Kieran's going to fuck up Sleet. I got this, boys. I got Kieran. I got this. I will take down Sleet. No problem. Sleet will be my bitch. I fought Sleet so much with Kieran to get my Abyss. I am ready. I'm ready for that. Sleet going down. Kick his ass. 8 days from Sunday. Fuck yeah. No. Well, I mean, Oda probably just works anyway because she's Oda. Fire Vanguard. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, there's... who's that dude with four? Azura. There's Azura. There's... Gawain. Azura. Gawain. Sasuke has all the elements, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's not many Fire Vanguards. What the fuck? I mean, Maid Shizuka might be out pretty good. I don't know who else has fire. Like, it's such a common element, but... I mean, Miyamoto has a couple fire moves, but I don't think they matter. Ifrit's fire. Let's go with Ifrit. I don't know. We can still use... Well, you want to fuck up Levin? You get a boy with Toshi over there. Hobo's fire, that's right. But Levin, you fuck him up with wind. Wind, yeah. Sepulcher. Yeah, if we just go to wind element, Sepulcher, yeah. Suzaku knows what's up. Like, Sepulcher, Toshi has wind. Kentoki kind of has wind, but we don't talk about that. Like, wind's just going to be more prominent. Like, wind will just be the... It's just more abundant. For sure. Sepulcher, Toshi... It's been so long, I can't remember. You know, I don't even know if Fujin and Raijin's move even have element. Like, they just work. I don't know. Yeah, man. It's not winter yet. But hey, Rambo, how you doing? Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure Toshi will do just fine. Hope of Destruction is fire? What? Okay. Hey, Michael, you missed a lot of shit, actually. You gotta rewatch this video later. That's what I gotta say. You missed that we're getting an update today. Update tonight. Summer Festival, Halloween Festival, Quality of Life, probably. 133 weapon of the future, terms of service update, and that's about it. But it's too long? No. You came at this one. Zonko, that's the fucking woman right there. Zonko will fuck him up. Zonko. That's the other wind person. Zonko. Fuck, they probably have Zonko too. Zonko's OP as fuck, dude. People getting banned? Avatista? Only if they continue to glitch. Like, no one's getting banned retroactively. I think everyone's getting banned, like, after. The elements help? Okay. Sometimes I just find things just do raw damage. It's 1:30, guys. So I need to get myself to sleep so I can get up and stream for you guys. Because, you know, chances are I'm working again tomorrow. Like, I've been working... This week I gotten a lot of shifts. I've been working 2 to 10. So big full day shifts. I don't usually work those. My feet are tired. I worked a full hour yesterday, and I did full 8 hour today. I'm probably doing a full 8 hour tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. So, what's my job? My new job is it's at the post office. Saku sending nudes. Oh yeah, he's gonna show you them stats, boys. Work at the post office, doing like distribution. So like, we get like all the Amazon shit, and we get all the like FedEx, Purelator, things like that. Just people sending mail. We go do all that stuff. We move it. We put it in trailers and stuff like that. Like we put the mail where it needs to go. Like everything comes to us and we redistribute it to where it needs to go. Pays fucking good, and it's the most chill job ever. Like sometimes we just like stand around until stuff works. Go on postal. Oh yeah. It's chill as fuck. Like, there's this job where you have to like load packages off a conveyor belt into a trailer, but sometimes nothing goes into that specific trailer for time upon time, and the company literally just put chairs there so we don't have to wait standing. And there are some nights where I do that, and I'm literally playing Fire Emblem Heroes for like half an hour. Like, they don't care if you have your phone out as long as you're doing your job. Like, they really legit do not care. Like, in between doing stuff, I take my phone, I look at something, I put it back. But there's literally 2 chairs to wait until it fills up so you can go do something. And I just literally just play Fire Emblem on my phone. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing my Tempest trial. Woohoo, okay. Put my phone away, go do work, come sit down, play phone. It's like the best part of the job. I don't do it every night, but when I get that job, it's like, fuck yes. I'm like messaging my mom like, hey, work's great. I'm sitting out. She's like, why are you messaging me? Like, cause like, it's actually really fun. Like, it's not a bad job. Like, and there's no people. There's no customers. Fuck people. Oh my god, dude. Fuck people. Every day. Like, you know, you always know that thing where you're working your job in the public and you're always telling your buddy, like, you know what make this job great? If there was no fucking people. Like, this is that job where you just do stuff and there's no fucking people and you just do it. And time goes by quick because you're just doing it. You don't care. You don't think. You're just off in your own little world doing what you gotta do. And it's beautiful. And it's fantastic. It is. It appeals to the male fantasy, and it is delicious. And, like, the best thing about the job is that it's been, like, it's, like, unionized and stuff. And whenever, like, they posted the OCK, okay, cool. I mean, I don't care, but alright. But like, people's like every job is like watered down to like to make sure that the weakest person there can do it. Like, it's like some weird form of capitalist communism. But basically, like, everything is watered down in terms of effort so that the weakest person there can do it. So when I'm there, able-bodied 25-year-old guy, and like I need to do something, like they make sure that whatever I have to do, 50-year-old, like a senior man or woman can do the same job. So everything I do is extremely easy and just working smart. And the only way I could possibly hurt myself or overexert myself is if I literally just go too fast or I try too hard. That's it. Like, everything is so chill. Like, there's nothing, it's not even hard. You know, when something's hard is when I want to do hard. And it's like, so good, so chill, so great. So, I'm glad you guys asked about my job. That was great. So what you do, everyone else can. Exactly. So what I do, everyone else can do. Exactly. It's absolutely right. And there, people complain about everything. Like, people are like super vocal about everything. Like, there's a lot of stuff where you just, like, you know, like when you're just being a guy, you just doing what you gotta do, and like something bad's happening, but you just don't care and you just deal with it. There are people that just don't deal with it. They just talk about it and it becomes a thing. And then the thing gets easier. And it's like, you don't want to be a bitch, but people are like, fuck you, I'm being a bitch. I'm getting shit done. Like, and I'm coming into this workplace that is already like that, and it's like, everything's easy as fuck. Like, and it's great. Hey, Logic, how you doing? I complained about it, or what'd you complain about? What'd you complain about? Oh. They even posted it on the Twitter that they updated their terms of fucking service. Urgent announcement. Fucking smarten up or get fucked. Why is Florida trending? Why is Halloween trending? It's already fucking over. Where did they post OC campaign? Is it on the update page? I don't see shit. Is this the PS4 page? It is. Zonko like fucks up everything. You complain that he's trash? Who's trash? Where is the OC campaign? I am a lost child. I don't know where the OC campaign is. Information 4 posts down? Oh, cool. What's this one over here, the notice? What is that? What's the third one down? Oh, they're saying the PS4 servers are down. Yeah, they were never down. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Because they didn't have new on it. Alright, thanks, man. PS4 player? Oh, it's what's his name? Momotaro. Every OC purchase over 100 OC will starting from whatever USB price is. Please beware the purchases after 12. So this is running till December the fucking 3rd, boys. Just in time for Smash Brothers to come out. Now I can say fuck everything. So 100 OC, you get 1 gacha ticket and 1 of each boost. 200 OC is 2 gacha tickets, soul eggs, and 1 of each boost. You get an SP for $20, not bad. I mean, it should be like 5, to be honest. What? Okay. It's actually pretty decent. One of the chillest YouTubers ever. You deserve a dislike. I deserve it. Fuck. Okay, I see the replacement there. If you guys want a second OP accessories, do not wait and skip Makami accessories. What's Makami? Is that Oguchi, the dog? Get counter attack. The Gargs are really good, yeah. Odas, Toshi, Gargs, absolutely. But basically it's saying a purchase of 30 OC, 300 OC, gets you 1 gacha ticket, 2 SP gacha tickets, and a premium, and then soul legs, boosts, and all that stuff. So 30 OC is going to get you a premium gacha ticket. 50 OC, or 500 OC, $50, gets you 4 SP gacha tickets and 2 premium gacha tickets. Now here's where we see the big great fail. Yup. Holy fuck, boys, we're on PC territory now. We get to pay $100 for an extraction ticket. Ooh, baby. That's some good shit right there. Nice. So, once again, it is better to get 2 instances of a 500 OC campaign than $100. So if you're going to put money in the game, and a lot of people have been saving up their money because there's nothing to spend on for like 3 months. But if you're going to put money in the game, 500 OC at a time, not 100. Because the 100 package is 5 gacha tickets, 5 SP gacha tickets, and 3 premium gacha tickets, and an Ogi extraction ticket. 10 soul legs, 2 of each boost, Magnum slot 8B, 1 artisan treasure sword, and an ornamentation amulet superb. However, with the 500, if you buy 2 500s, you get 4 premium gacha tickets, and 8 SP gacha tickets, 2 artisan treasure swords, 20 soul legs, and 2 of each boost, and 2 band-aid A's, and 2 great fortunes. I want to fight the Dark Wolf. So yeah, like 500 OC better than 100 OC. Or 1000 OC. Absolutely. If you can put money in the game, $50 the way to go. Absolutely. Do not choose one of them 2 partners. This is right away. Well, you want the skills in the Zanko effect. Event. You want them skills. Okay. So I think that's done it, boys. I think we've covered everything we're going to cover. OC campaign, new weapons, new update tonight. Get some sleep, boys. Coming out in a few hours, probably 5 hours. And rules of terms of service. We went over all that stuff. And yeah, I think that's everything, guys. Thanks for asking me about work. Thanks for your comments, your questions. 500 comments in 2 hours, guys. That's fantastic. I appreciate it. Been a long time since we did an Aurogiri video, and I'm glad you guys came out for it. Made me feel really awesome. Made me feel like nothing's changed. And, you know, I hope, I don't know if we're getting the stalls or not, Logic. I hope they're coming back. Hopefully you're not put money in around 4th. Crystal. Hopefully you not put money in around 4th. Yeah, if you are going to put money in, guys, always wait a day and know that they only really give the rewards on the Monday. Like the next Monday is usually when they do it. Well, and remember, guys, do not glitch stalls. If they come back, do not glitch stalls. They're going to be cracking down on that. So don't do any exploitative bugs or anything like that. Just be on your best behavior and enjoy the game. You want to sell your Ord and Garbo for Min? Yeah, man, I believe it for sure. For sure. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I got to go to bed. Had a hard day at work. Going to go enjoy this sleep. Wake up early enough to stream at least an hour of onigiri before I have to go to work. And yeah, it's been real, dude. It's been real. Hope you guys have a great night. And yeah, it's good to talk to you guys after so long. 30 people in this video. It was awesome. For sure. Night, Anthony. Night, man. Night, everyone. And you know, if I get up early enough, we'll check out some Blitz. If I can get some boys around me, you know, we'll go through all that stuff tomorrow, presuming I have time. So.